aware of? Where is your biggest area of concern at this point?
Yeah, the main thing is knowing there's many layers. If you think that you're on top of the game and you're just doing your quick checks once a month, maybe go a little bit deeper and see what's going on. Some of the main apps that you want to pay attention to that they're on constantly. In fact, teenagers are on, according to Washington Post, on their devices about 9 hours a day because they take it to school with them, they're at home with it. So Snapchat is a big one.
Which is a total mystery to me.
Right.
My son snaps me and I have no idea.
So you know the
what's going
language.
on.
You are already.
I know I'm being snapped, but I swear I can't figure out how to even answer him.
Right.
Now that's.
And Casey is here, you're a mother.
Yes.
And you'd like to maybe start some of this on your own?
Yes, I need to learn because those facts scared me. So please teach me.
Good. We're going to grow a few things.
Whole world, right? So I've been working with teens and their parents for about 16 years now, and I also am a mom of a teen. And my teen fell asleep, and YouTube, if you guys don't know, it plays suggested material. So as he fell asleep, it suggested he started off watching something on Minecraft, and it ended up yelling the F-bomb and shots firing throughout my house. My husband was out of town. I'm waking up to boom, 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 and F this and F that. I'm like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? Like, I'm totally freaking out. Go down the hallway and I just see him sleeping. He doesn't even wake up, and it's all this madness right in front of his face. And so I realized I had to do something. So I combined my experience working with teenagers and parents and my personal experience having a teenager, and I help parents navigate this ever-changing world of social media and cyber safety. And so
to ask people questions, to ask them, what's your story? Who are you really? It's really hard to be a hater. Because you see that there's a lot of the whys behind the whats that people do. There's a core to each and every person in this room. There's a core to all of us in this world. And we all come from different backgrounds. We are all raised differently. We all have different experiences and different challenges. And when we take the time to say, hey, what's your story? Even if you have 60 seconds with them, what's your story? What makes you you? It's really hard to spread that
fun away because parents are so freaked out at the reaction of their child. You know, they're worried about the ramifications, the emotions, and all of that stuff. Please remind them that it's a privilege to have a smartphone. They don't need a smartphone. We didn't have a smartphone, right? It's a privilege. And as they show responsibility and all that, then they can earn it along the way.
Double for kids.
Right. I mean, if you imagine being a teenager is so hard, if we can even think back to when we were teens, and then you add the fear of missing out, you add seeing your friends doing different things, you see all these celebrities and you start to want what they have, you know, and a lot of times we'll see our teenager going through emotional, maybe anxiety or depression, and sometimes teenagers go through those things. I'm not saying it's always social media, but a lot of times if you take it back a notch and go look at their Instagram, their Snapchat, and see that maybe they're being cyberbullied. Maybe people are reaching out to them and they're strangers and they're saying negative things to them, or they're wanting to get them to do different things. And so they're having an emotional effect on our teens, and we don't really know. We just see the surface layer, we see the emotion, and we don't go back to the stem of it, and it could be something that's going on their phone.
I think we as